Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 1788. That is another year that George Washington did something. But today it's not about George, it's about Martin Luther King Jr. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, MLK Day. And I don't have much to say about MLK except that I was born the year that he was killed.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
That's the odd, weird connection I have. So I didn't grow up knowing him, I heard about him in
Mike's Daily Podcast.
School and on TV, and he was a great man. I can't go much further into that because I don't understand all about everything he did. I wasn't there. It was an interesting time. I think it would scare most people, the craziness of that time. It was very turbulent. He was very brave.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
What he went through. So that's all I got for MLK. You possibly have the day off today.
Mike's
If you do,
Daily
do something fun.
Podcast.
For I am working today.
Yeah!
And I am 1788 is what the show is. Okay. And I got up early. And we got Madame Rootabega, Valentino, and Bison Bentley stopping by. I know I have an effeminate voice. It's not, it's higher than, let's say, you should drink coffee. That was my go-to deep voice. Hey, let's look at Facebook. Let's not. I don't understand why people are still on it, but apparently... Oh, and I've been invited. So all I get now on Facebook is you've been invited to this page, you've been invited to that page, you've been tagged on this thing. And somebody posted a picture of a parade that I was in Ventura when I was working for this radio station. And all I can remember is how stupid early we had to be there for, and how we didn't get paid for it. And we didn't get paid to be there stupid early and holding stupid signs saying Hayward for president. We said Hayward because that was the name of our mascot. We had a pig with a cowboy hat on because it was a country station. And I'm not going to have that as the picture.
And here's today's podcast picture.
No, that's not today's podcast picture. Today's podcast picture is from Green Ridge. I took this, I think, was it last month? And there was a nice sunset happening, and you can see that picture now at mikesdailypodcast.com. But yeah, so one day I'm at a meeting. I hate meetings. I'm at this meeting, and they're asking, what should we call our mascot? We're going to have a pig. We have a pig already drawn up by the logo person, and we want what name we're going to give him. And I said, well, since we're Hey, why don't we call him Hayward? And what's interesting is I think the weekend before that, I was in the Bay Area, and I was driving through Hayward. So the word Hayward had stuck in my head, and then I was thinking also of Justin Hayward, the lead singer of the group The Booty Blues. So Hayward popped into my mind, and well, next thing you know, he's the name of our mascot, and we're doing a stupid parade down Ventura. I think it was their, what's the parade they do every year? They got a St. Patrick's Day parade, and I think they do one for the fair, the Ventura County Fair, because this is taking place in Ventura. And, so we had these signs saying, vote Hayward for president. So this must have been during an election year, probably 2000 or something. And I still had some of my hair left. I looked horrible. My hair always looked bad. I think as a kid it looked a little bit all right, but it's never been like a flowing mane. I've always been jealous of my friends with the very thick manes of hairs. And my lovely lady friend has some beautiful hair, and she goes, oh, it's all messy, and I go, oh, it's all perfect. So there was a guy that I produced this morning show for thing. He does this show, and he made a joke about the whole Trump thing last week where he had McDonald's in the White House for these guys from Cleveland or whatever. And the guy said, yeah, the jokester that I produced the show for said, hey, you know, Trump, he got McDonald's, but he made Taco Bell pay for it. And I didn't understand that joke. And so, you know, whenever he says Taco Bell, I have my go-to sound effect, which I use. Yo quiero Taco Bell. And then it dawned on me about 2 hours later, oh, he meant the border wall. He meant a joke about the border wall. He meant a joke about Mexico. Ha ha. That's so funny. So let's hear it for people that come up with hilarious things. Hey, the wall. So Trump goes, what I'm going to do is I want in order so that you guys give me a permanent wall. I'll give you 3 years with the DACA people. Like they can be in the U.S. legally for 2 or 3 years, and then we'll see what happens for 2 or 3 years. The conservative radio talk show host hit the roof. How dare you, Trump? You cave to the Democrats, you weak man. We still support Trump. Make America great again. You weak man. And the Democrats were like, hell no. You want us to put up a permanent wall while you give us a temporary fix for the DACA people? The people that were saved by Obama. And Trump went ahead and said, no, they can't be here legally.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Washington's made things worse.
You can't even begin to tell us that. That's so true. So Trump is doing that, and the government remains shut down. It's not the Schumer shutdown, Lou Dobbs. That's what Basil says. No, Lou Dobbs, no. You're wrong, Lou Dobbs. Lou Dobbs. I'm Lou Dobbs. I so hate Lou Dobbs. So does Basil.
Wrong.
You know, if Lou Dobbs would just if he would do his little news thing and not inject so much. I mean, he's supposed to be this news anchor. I'm not a news anchor. I'm entertaining, I guess. I'm bringing you a daily show. And my opinion has seeped in. But Lou Dobbs should not have the opinion seep in. Plus, he's got the fakest color hair I've ever seen. Oh, he does it himself at home. You know it. So John Cryer of 2.5 Men was on the Conan O'Brien show. And he came right out and said, yeah, the hair you see on top of my head. And they started the discussion with a picture of him from the Pretty in Pink movie. And he goes, oh, look at all that hair. Well, I don't have that hair now. And Conan goes, oh, no, it looks like you have hair. He goes, yeah, this is a Hollywood miracle. It's what this is. So he described what they do. They had a camera on top of his head. So the camera was already above him. They had pre-talked about this, that they were going to talk about this and that this was going to be discussed. So John Cryer was basically saying, hey, this is John Cryer's stance recently. He's being very honest about what happened on 2.5 Men with this guy. Winning. And all that. So he's being upfront and honest and saying, look, I don't have the hair that you see on TV. They roll it on. Apparently, they use some kind of roll-on makeup thing. And then they put this powder on it. And he goes, when it rains, it creates these little rivulets that go down to his eyebrows. But he says it luckily stops at his eyebrows and doesn't go into his eyes. And Conan was like, oh, it must make your eyebrows really thick. He goes, oh, yeah. So that is the Hollywood trick. So many people, as we go outside a Café Anyway, we're bringing Mike's Daily Podcast, somewhere in Podcaster Valley. So many people in Hollywood do not have hair. It's fake. I'm going to throw out there John Travolta, which John Cryer was making mention of. He goes, you have to decide if you want to go full Travolta, where they make this completely impossible hairline that the guy lost long ago, or you go with what I guess John Cryer had. Billy Bob Thornton does it. Bruce Willis. Yeah, they're all bald. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's difficult. It's like 60% of men. We can't hold on to our hair. Yet, all the people on TV, except for the guy who just went doe, they got hair. You can't be on TV unless you got hair. It's crazy. Isn't it a weird thing? And women have to be slim. Anorexia, slim. That's wrong. Wrong. So, just wanted to bring that up. What do you think about all this? 336MM Daily. Would love to hear from you. 336MM Daily. Happy MLK Day. Next show, it will be... Oh, we didn't say hi to the people from today. Hello, my commander, it's Madame Rootabega, and I love the Lootabs. He is so smart. Oh, I wonder if we can get him.
Still have a choice.
Oh, no, that was a... Oh, hey.
Medishare is a Christian healthcare share.
Hi, I'm this guy that talks like... I'm like just talking matter of fact. I'm trying to be conversational. And it comes off like this is how I talk all the time. So how can I be conversational all the time? It doesn't...
Of all, you can save a lot of money.
A lot. I'm selling you something, but I'm being conversational. Look who else is here.
Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino, the parking attendant, and look who just drove up here to Café Anyway.
And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that? Oh, okay, here he is.
1 Bible 85.
That's not him. Dang it. Look at the mess you made, Bison Bentley. I'm sorry. Do you know that?
There's not a person in this room who hasn't done that.
The president ready to negotiate, but so far Democrats refuse to build that border wall. Virginia is one of the few...
I'm Lou Dobbs.
Okay. So you see, that's what the scourge of my life is. That being said, you can hear him on the radio stations I work for every weekday morning at 6 a.m. and in the evening at 7 p.m. Okay. That was our discussion about hair, about life. Next show, it'll be the wonderful Chely Shoehart, Floyd the Floorman, and John Deere the engineer.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com. Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!